Hello, Libra. Welcome to your weekly forecast. If you are new here, I'm Auji, and this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. Welcome, 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 welcome. Where do I start? First, I want to say thank you guys for all of the birthday wishes. I appreciate and love you guys so much. Also, I do want to say happy birthday to everyone whose birthday is today. Also, I hope you guys are refreshed and rejuvenated. And let's talk about this new moon. This new moon is creating so many drastic changes in your life, okay? Life as you know it will probably change after this phase, this new moon put in this phase, or after you putting some type of idea out, after you planting some type of seed. There's something about your life that's going to change, okay? But we are going to get into the weekly reading, first starting off with the Urban Crow Oracle to get the energy of the week. Let's see what we have for you guys today. What is the energy of the week for Libra? What is the energy of the week? The energy of the week is waterproof. Waterproof. I like that. There's some type of bulletproof routine, or some type of routine that you fall into naturally, or this could be forcefully. This could be happening with some chaos, bringing some order to your life. But there's some type of routine that you fall into that you just cannot lose. There's something that you do where you can't lose once you go into this routine. Like something can't stop you in this routine, or there's a routine of you being waterproof. This is you not letting things seep in. This is also you having some type of spiritual grounding, self-grounding as well. Being very, very confident in yourself. This is you also knowing yourself, not letting certain things get in that could possibly cause some type of, negative emotional reactions from you. And then this is also you having some type of tough skin, or you're going through this routine where your skin is thickening, or you are you're being tough, like toughening up, okay? Yeah, you have moved on. I do also feel like you could be at the end of a soul contract and something is not scary anymore. It's not scary for you to say goodbye to a person, place, or a thing. This is the end of a soul contract. Get out the house and have some fun. I feel like you realize that you are waterproof, you are bulletproof. Like you realize that no weapon formed against you is going to prosper. So I do feel like realizing that no weapon formed against you will prosper. This means that you've been through a situation where you've seen that your enemies are weaker than you. You've seen that you are stronger than your enemies, or you're stronger than some type of low vibrational forces that was trying to sell you a dream like they were stronger than you, when they weren't. They just were not. All right, let's get into the reading today for this week. We're going to be starting with Monday. I feel like that's better, since I do put the readings out like late Sunday. I'm like, it's not fair for me to give you a Sunday reading when the day is all the way over. So let's do it how we normally do, from Monday to Sunday, okay? And we also want to see, what your works from last week, what position it puts you in this week, okay? So let's see. What is the weekly forecast for my lovely Libras? For my lovely Libras, we do have this energy of like moving on. The underlying currents to face. I feel like for some of you guys, you could be thinking about all of the extra stuff. But I feel like on Monday, you're going to be realizing how far you've came and how far you're moving and how good something is just working out for you in your life. I feel like I need some more light. That's as much as it's going to give me. All right. So I do feel like for some of you guys, you need to focus on your forward movement, how far you've gone, instead of everything else. Like, there's something that you're done, and it's like, good job, good work. But I feel like you could be focusing on something else when it comes to Monday. On Tuesday, you do have the Ace of Pentacles, which is really, really good. Um, this also has some type of strength. I do feel like you have some type of value that can add to a person. You can add something. You can increase a person's value. You have some type of knowledge. You may have some type of connections, and it looks like you're going to want to use that to your advantage on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I do feel like you're going to be looking into like your love, like looking into like your relationship, making sure that a person is kind of giving you what it is that you want to receive in return, and then also making sure that this person is matching you when it comes to what it is that you're giving. I do also feel like you're going to be looking at your close relationships on Wednesday, making sure that they are, reciprocal, making sure that a person is honest. You may be overtly looking in people's eyes on Wednesday because you just want to figure some things out. You want to see, like, is this person lying to me? Could I trust this person? Like, do they really love me the way that I love them? I don't feel like you're questioning your love in a sense. I do feel like you could be questioning somebody else's love. All right. On Thursday, we do have this Page of Swords energy, and this is how you're showing your authority. And I do feel like you're showing your authority with some type of ideas. The fact that you have this type of I feel like you got this newness. It's almost like the new kid on the block. So with the new kid on the block, no, you don't know anything, but people don't know you either. You have a new way of thinking, a new way of speaking, a new way of something. There's something really, really new about you on Thursday. You could be talking to people who kind of, are new to something that it is that you do. You can be walking into a room where you are the new kid or something, you could be asked your ideas. I do feel like the fact that you are very, very new to something, that puts you ahead. That actually brings some type of expertise to you because you have a new way of thinking. I do feel like you're going to be putting like the way that you think, into play. On Friday, it looks like you could be dealing with family here on Friday. Also, you're trying to make sure, I feel like this week, you're definitely going to be trying to make sure that all things are committed, like things are secure, these are secure environments. And this is how you're dealing with other people. I do feel like you've been showing up to people, giving them like the 10 of Pentacles. Like, even if it's not even if it may not be your best, but for that day, it could be your best. Like, you're showing up giving your best, and you just want to make sure that's being given to you. I do also feel like you can be breaking bread with the person when it comes to work, when it comes to money, when it comes to deals. You are being looked at as the 10 of Pentacles, so you're coming through with the support, the loyalty, the expertise. Also, the perks. There's some type of perks. There's some type of value that you do have that you really, really add this week. And on Saturday, there is some type of confusion. I feel like you're going to be really, really confused Saturday, or really, really having to kind of weigh out wins and losses of this week. I do feel like something kind of balances out. Like if you take, like, the wins and losses balance out, so it's not really a loss, it's not really a win, like something is stable. I do feel like you're going to kind of like figure that out. Also, I do feel like for some of you guys, you learn how to balance something that could have thrown you off. You get your balance back, you get your footing back. So I do feel like all in all, you do kind of look at this week as a win-win, okay? On Sunday, there is something that needs to be prepared here. There was some type of lie or something like that. I do feel like you can be preparing to to confront a person, but it feels like there's some type of lie. There could be argumentative behavior. There can be defensive behavior. There's something that you are preparing to deal with, and I do feel like you can be preparing to deal with some type of hidden agenda with the person, some type of argument, or some type of lie dealing with the person who lies, which is really, really good though. Last week, you set yourself up to be in the position of the Queen of Pentacles this week, so the nurturer. So that is why you're looking into your relationships. You do have something to offer, very, very valuable, whether it's information, whether it's work or something like that. Also, you're very, very hands-on nurturing your own pentacles. So last week kind of put you in this, it kind of rejuvenated this energy where you could be like busy, very, very busy. You could be working on something independent. You could be like career focused, very, very driven this week. Something kind of like brings you into this type of energy where you're kind of focused on your money. As you can see, you have more pentacles here. So I do feel like your money, your value, your security is definitely going to be highlighted this week for you. You're very, very focused on your money here this week. I do feel like on Monday though, there's a need for you to really understand that you have made progress instead of looking at everything else. You have made some type of progress. Instead of looking at, you know, how something else is going, I do feel like you're going to be a little bit more paying attention a little bit more to the fact that you've made progress, instead of, even if something's not going the way you want to, there's a need for you to realize that you are making forward moving motion and you are doing really, really good work. Okay, you do have the money safe. It looks like the money safe is open, so there is some type of more money that's coming towards you. There's some type of successful business venture that's coming towards you. There is some type of flattery. I do feel like you can be looking at a person's flattery like, what? Remember, you're focused on your money this week, so you're like really, really in a protective stage of your money. So you're kind of trying to protect it, and you're like, I wonder if this is legit. I wonder if I could actually work with this person. I wonder. And there's a need for you to understand that the reason why this business opportunity is coming to you is because of the forward moving progress that you have been making. Okay, tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles for Tuesday. All right, the Ace of Pentacles, you do have a letter. Okay, you have a letter here coming towards you. Look who's got a letter. Wonder who it's from. So there's a letter coming to you that is talking about your strengths and the value that you add to a certain type of thing. Maybe a person is kind of reaching out to you because they understand that you kind of add some type of value to a certain situation. I do feel like you don't know that the person kind of is thinking about you or kind of talking about you or kind of have you in their mind for something, but I do feel like something comes out, whether it's an email, whether it's a phone call. Somebody is kind of, they're reaching out to you because of this value that you have, and it's not just any value. It is the Ace of Pentacles. They feel like you add so much value to some type of brand, business, relationship, friendship, something like that. And they want to reach out to you. There's something that you've done in the past that was really, really good. So your hard work in the past did not get, you know, it didn't go in vain. Tell me more about the Lovers. All right. So I do feel like that there is a relationship that you're kind of trying to see, whether there can be some type of new relationship, or whether something could be renewed, or whether you can kind of forgive in a relationship. Could you move on in a relationship? Could we start something new? Is this a rebirth of something? Could we start something completely new in this relationship? I do also feel like that if you find out that this person is, whoever this person is, if you find out who this person is lying to you, or this person is double dealing, telling you one thing, telling another person another thing, the relationship will be dead. Like you have the coffin here. So I do feel like for some of you guys, before you cut off a relationship, you're going to give a person one more time or something like that to be open and honest with you. And if you find any feelings that you get that something is completely off, you're just going to sever the relationship. That's the best bet for you to do, that you think that you need to do right now. That if a person's not being honest to me, because somebody has went to the Lovers card, it's always at the Lovers. So it's looked like there's been some type of history between you and the person. And it feels like that something keeps on coming up, or something keeps on happening, or there keeps on being a certain type of issue, or there keeps on being some type of mishap in a relationship. And I do feel like the way that you go about it is you are playing a lot of chess this week too. So the way that you go about things, the way that you go about asking certain questions, and it's kind of almost mastermind, like you're picking people's brain and you're getting in places where people don't understand that you're really getting into their brain. But there's something that you really need to know. You really are focused on the validity of this relationship. And you love this person, or you have a lot of love for this person, but you're kind of hinting that this person could be, double dealing, or could be two-faced, or something like that. Um it does look like that this person will eventually turn around, or something like that, like some type of relationship, it blossoms here. But there's a need for you to have some type of honest communication with the person. Tell me more about the Page of Swords. You have the Sun. So this is you using your ideas. There is some type of light, there's some type of brightness around you, and the fact that you have this new idea, this new focus, this new beginning, or you may be the new kid in the room, where you have this fresh, like, it's like a breath of fresh air. And you use that to your advantage. The fact that you have this mindset that just keeps on going, and you're also in your inner child. So you're very, very creative. You're in your inner child energy, very, very creative. This is what you're going to use to your advantage on Thursday. This is how you show your leadership. Not only your leadership, but this is how you show your expertise. This is how you stay so fresh. This is how you're able to kind of like think out the box. Like somebody is going to need you to think for them on Thursday. Somebody may need your opinions on something. They may need your fresh new ideas, or your fresh insight on something, and it turns a bigger light on for them. All right, tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. All right, you have again, here we are, dealing with other people emotions, and how you are negotiating, how you're looking at things. Not only saying that your money is your biggest focal point here, but your security is the biggest focal point, and also your energy. You want to understand, you want to make sure that the same energy you're giving out is being reciprocated back to you. And the biggest thing that you do have is that something on the outside, it looks really, really good, but it doesn't feel good on the inside. And that is what you're trying to check. That is what you're dealing with. You could be dealing with a person who you work together, everything's good, but you know that the relationship is just not authentic. It's not something that is, really reciprocal. A person may have some type of ulterior motives when it comes to certain things, and you've seen certain things. It's like, oh wow, this person has some type of ulterior motives going on. You do have the Rose, and inside, like, something is beautiful, but inside something is wrong. I do also feel like this could be some type of big happy family, or big friendship, where on the outside, like the posts and the pictures and things like that, people may look at it and be like, oh my gosh, y'all are so, like, y'all are family goals, or relationship goals, or whatever goals, or friendship goals. And on the inside, it's just not that same thing. So I do feel like you're kind of really, really dealing with the person who on the outside makes everything look good, but on the inside, things are completely not good at all. You do have the, somebody gives you a whole bunch of flattery. But you do have the Mouse. I do feel like you can feel like somebody is very, very sneaky around you, or something like that. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles. Let's see what we balance in here. Okay, so you're able to balance these new riches that come to you, this ship. So you're getting on the ship. You're able to balance something. It looks like things are working out for you better than falsely. Like I said, it wasn't going to be a loss, or at the worst, it's not a loss or a gain. It's just remaining, you know, the same. But this looks like there's going to be some type of gain for you. There is a symbol of a lot of riches, so much riches that you would go and buy a house. Yeah, that much. Not sure if you'll be accumulating all of them this week, but you can definitely be starting this. Also, this has a lot to do with the value that it is that you have, how somebody is reaching out to you because of your value. You can see 15, 16. Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, which is 2 and 1. So something leads right after the other. And I do feel like you're balancing something. Something could throw you off a lot. I do also feel like that for some of you guys, the balance, the thrown off, is that there is this really, really high, really, really good news energy. And then there's some type of bad news energy that you kind of deal with. I am getting that. We are going right into like some type of lie that you will have to deal with this coming week, okay? Tell me more about the Five of Swords. I'm preparing to deal with some type of lie or deal with some type of argument or something like that. Yeah, you have the Fox coming out. So you're preparing to deal with the person who betrayed your trust. There is some type of, it looks like there's a person who kind of like gives you all of these flowers. It's like something is some type of riches or something like that. You are coming up as like you're the star or something like that. But then you have this fox here that you have to be prepared to deal with in the end. Okay, so we're going to see what that is. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles comes in and you got the heart signifies joy when near. And this is when you near your coin, when your energy is really, really good, when you're taking care of yourself, when you're out in nature, when you're nurturing, when you're in love. I do feel like also flowers, plants, your green thumb. If you have not, you know, worked on your green thumb, this would be a great time for you too. Going out in nature, going on walks, eating lunch at the park, trying to find these nice places, these nice areas where you can go. There's waterfalls. There's so many. And especially if you're from the DMV, there is so many things that are in our backyard. Like we have energy ports and so much going on here. I do feel like while we, you know, take advantage of it, like waterfalls, so many different places that like have a lot. So I do feel like your heart kind of expands when you're taking care of yourself, when you're nurturing, when you're following your dreams. Also, there's a burst of creativity that comes out. Let's go ahead and clarify. Let's clarify for Libra. Okay. All right, tell me more about the Three of Wands and the money safe. All right, Knight of Candles here. So stay open to possibilities. There's something that comes completely out of the blue. You do have the Moon card here. I do feel like something is like, it's in a shadow right now, but it's coming right towards you. It's kind of like, I don't want to say an illusion, but it's like something comes completely out of the blue to you. You do have the Queen of Wands with the Lovers card. I do feel like this has a lot to do with you kind of manifesting something that you really, really want. Also, this can have something to do with these lovers. You do have the Queen of Wands here with the Queen of... You could feel like that there is somebody who you love or something like that that could be lying about this Queen of Wands that's behind here. But I do feel like the Queen of Wands is like you manifested something to come to you really, really fast. And because the Lovers card is also... you manifesting your manifestations coming to fruition. This is the power of attracting. It's you attracting exactly what it is that you want towards you. So that's what that could be. I do feel like you attract something coming to you out of the blue. You do have the Moon here. I do also feel like you attract yourself moving on moving really, really fast. Somebody here is a master manifester. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so you have the Nine of Pentacles here. I do feel like there's somebody who could be worrying about something, who could be feeling like, you know, they don't have another chance at something or something like that. They don't know how much, you don't know how much value you gave a person, or how much value you gave a place, a thing, a job, an environment. And you don't know how those people or how somebody could be reaching out to you to give you something. You have no idea in the value that you create. And that is why you do have this Nine of Swords. And on the other note, I do feel like a person is losing their shit right now because they did not know how much value that they had, but now they get to this well, they didn't know that their value was as dynamic or able to reach a person or touch a person the way that it did. And the fact that you're getting this letter, or the fact that you're getting this type of phone call, email, something like that, it kind of makes you, it goes into your head where you got this like anxiety. Look at the Judgment card. Your name is on this type of list. You had no idea that you were given this type of value. You had no idea that somebody could be looking at you or something like that. Now I'm pulling out 2 cards. And you have the Hermit card. The reason why you didn't know, because you normally stay to yourself. You are just in your little hermit type of world. You normally stay to yourself. All right. Also, you did not know because you left the situation. You did not know that you had like some type of value because you just abandoned something, or just because you did not follow up on something. But the reason why a person is reaching out to you again is because they really, really want you, or they want to work with you, or they really want to do business, or they really want to be with you. That's the reason why a person is reaching out to you, even though you could be in hermit mode right now. And it's not that you avoided because you were scared. You avoided something because that's what Spirit told you to do. All right. Tell me more about the Lovers. Okay, you have the Devil card here. Ooh, that's coming out. Okay, what's at the bottom here? Got the Ace of Pentacles here and the 3 of Cups. So there was something to happen in a relationship. What I'm seeing from here is there is some type of relationship that could be expanding. You do have, what's crossing this is the 3 of Swords here. I do feel like that there could be some type of force here because there is a doll and there's 3 people playing. I don't know why I think that there's some type of force that's trying to get a person to stop, or someone to kind of, it's almost look like someone is piercing the heart. And this is the mastermind of how a person could pierce a heart, how someone could stop some type of relationship. All right. By a lie. Yes, something is going to be, there's a lie that's going to be spread here. And I do feel like that there's someone who needs the truth. Either I do feel like someone could be coming towards you with some type of truth, like I need to know about this thing, or somebody could be lying. Somebody could be lying on your person. You definitely need to know. It looks like there's some type of, also in another message that I'm getting, that there's a person who's freeing themselves up. Like, there is 2 lovers, you know, in the normal Devil card, there's 2 lovers, but they're chained to certain things. That's the only thing that brings them together is their fears. It looks like you really want to be with a person without their fears, and you want to see if a person really wants that same thing with you. You know, love is free. You shouldn't feel like you're enslaved to a person. You should want to do something as like free will. And you kind of want to know, does this person feel the same way about you, or do they feel like it's like an enslavement type of energy? Tell me more about the Page of Swords. right, you got the King of Potions here. Okay, the King of Potions here. Somebody looking for your expertise on how to put something together. Somebody needs to know how to put something together. And even the King of Potions needs your fresh expertise on how to do something. So this is your strength that you're playing at on Thursday, is that you don't have enough experience. Sometimes we feel like, I don't have enough experience, so I don't have room to talk. But the fact that you don't have enough experience, and the fact that you're still like in your inner child and you're still thinking out of the box, you still have this creative mindset that actually puts you in, you know, lead, that actually shows you, you know, your leadership skills. All right, you have the sun again here. Look at the sun again. The sun and the 9 of cups here. Not the 9 of cups, the 9 of pentacles here. These are presents, so gifts. So there's something that you give your expertise to that could probably give you some type of, or someone could be giving you some type of luxury gift, or this like gives you some type of financial backing. You do have the Hangman. Yeah, you are the Hangman here. It's kind of like someone older than you, or somebody with enough more experience that go into you because you have a different way of thinking. You still haven't, you know how they say, like, I heard Beyonce say this like years ago. Oh, I don't know if it was Beyonce, but I'm pretty sure it was. But it was saying like how you don't want to go to like music lessons too much to kind of like really, really, you know how to sing like by the book, so you can keep your own seasoning on how you sing, you know, because sometimes when people like, it's not necessarily the correct way to do something, but it just sound good the way that person do it. Now if you learn the correct way to do it, you may not have that like seasoning on it. So I do feel like the fact that you are if y'all got that, the fact that if you have this fresh outlook, and you may not do everything right, but the fact that you have this fresh look and you do your own thing, that puts you in an area of expertise where an expert is actually coming to you to kind of to kind of figure out how to do something. Okay, how to make something work. How could I do this? How could I do that? Tell me more about the 10 of Pentacles. All right, you have the Queen of Potions here. It looks like you are feeling really, really, like you have these really big feelings here towards this person. You do have the Knight of Swords, and you have the Emperor here. I do feel like that there's someone who is... there's something that's going on. This could be with a divine masculine or something like that, or someone who's usually in charge. You do have the Hangman, and look, this is the Hangman. You feel like this person is thinking differently, or this person is kind of like thinking about something. I do feel like there is justice coming to you. Okay, so there's justice coming to you. So there's a person who's changed. Like the Emperor has this change of heart here. And I do feel like that rose that was going on the inside is, yeah, somebody's falling in love. Not with the Knight of Needles looking like that, though. The Emperor is falling in love. That's that big feeling. That's that heart feeling. Tell me more about the 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles here. You have the 7 of Swords. There's a need for you to stand your ground against some type of drama here, because you do have some type of really, really big... yeah, look, really, really big. You got the 10 of Pentacles. Something comes out of the blue. So, but there's also drama too. Like I said, there is some really, really good news in there. Some low news here. You do have the Ace of Pentacles. Something comes into your life really, really quickly. Yeah, this is justice coming in. It's almost like Spirit is using the chaos to balance out the good, or the good to balance out the chaos, or something like that. Like, it's really, 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 really funny. Tell me more about the 5 of Swords. You got the Ace of Cups here. So here you are dealing with this new type of blessing coming to you. You got the Ace of Cups coming to you. It's coming out. So there is this type of wish fulfillment that you get, ultimate wish fulfillment, right? And we did talk about you being able to kind of like manifest that which you want. That is your manifestations coming to fruition, or something that you manifest is going to come to fruition. This brings you this new life. So while you're getting prepared to live in this new manifestation that came into fruition, you also are preparing on how you deal with some type of drama, or how you deal with that some type of lie or something like that. Something could definitely be heartbreaking, or it could be a lot right now. Something could make you sad when you think about something. All right, we do have the 5 of Pentacles, and we have the 6 of Pentacles. So this is, no, we have the 5 of Pentacles, yeah, and the 6 of Pentacles. This is something that, this is some type of help that comes along for you. I do feel like you're not going to, yeah, you got the King of Pentacles here. So this is you focus. I do feel like you're not going to focus on it. I do feel like what you're thinking about on Sunday is how to move forward without focusing on some type of lie or drama, gossip, something like that. That could have really, really hurt you. So you're going to probably have to like really, this is why you're probably taking a whole day to try to like, you know, put your game plan out there, because I don't feel like you're going to focus on it. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. I don't think you're going to be focused on this. You got the Moon card here. There's something to do with this full, no, not this full moon, this new moon. And you have the 8 of Needles here, the 8 of Swords here. Which I really like about this is that this is the person putting themselves together. It's like after all hell breaks loose, or after they go in their mind of kind of like being in fear, she realizes that, wait, I can sew myself back together and it's not going to hurt, because what this is, she's a doll. She can sew herself back together. She was sewn together to be made. So it's nothing for her to sew herself back together. So I do feel like that there's something that you're focused on. Also, this list of names here. This list of names this week that you thought that you were counted out, but you are really, really on this list of names. And this is kind of like Santa Claus here. So I do feel like, and that's the same person that's in the as the Emperor. So I do feel like this can have something to do with business. This can also have something to do with love. You do have the Ace of Needles here. So this is the success after a period of difficulty. So I do feel like after feeling like you were counted out, you're surprised that your name is called. And your name has been on the list all along. Okay, so that is your weekly reading. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.